From 13 News and the Virginian Pilot, this is In the Driver's Seat.
Good morning, Hampton Roads. I'm Vanessa Coria from 13 News Daybreak, here with my colleague Larry Printz from the Virginian Pilot. And Larry, we're talking Ford today.
We sure are.
We got something sassy here.
Well, you remember when, you'd be traveling and you'd get to the rental car counter and they'd hand you the folder and you'd look in the folder, and what would you get?
You'd get a Ford Taurus.
Yeah, and you'd kind of be like,
Well, guess what?
Big difference.
It's hot.
Yeah, this bad boy's been to the gym. They've done a lot of things in 2010 to make this better, to improve not only the looks, but the dynamics of the car, the handling of the car, and the fuel economy.
And I noticed that there was a pretty big engine in this vehicle we're talking about here specifically, but you were driving one that was like, I guess, the sport package?
Yes, as a matter of fact, this is the SEL, which has a normal 3.5 liter V6. It's like 263 horsepower, but there's also the return of their high performance Taurus, the SHO. That has a twin turbo 3.5 liter V6. This is your kind of car. We're talking 365 horsepower.
So you don't have to get a Mustang.
Not if you want 4 doors.
Larry, I'm sitting in this car and I don't even recognize it. It's like a luxury vehicle. This looks really good.
Doesn't it? I mean, they totally redid the interior. Lots of great interior decorating going on here. It sort of surrounds you. It has more of a cockpit type feel. But more importantly, they've added a number of really good safety features. For instance, they have the typical rear sensing for when you're parking, but also say you're pulling out of a space and someone comes zooming up behind you in the parking lot. One of the optional features is called cross path detection. Even if you can't see the car coming, the car can and will alert you to it.
Oh, so that's a really neat thing for this vehicle to have. And also there's just some like functional things.
Well, for instance,
cool.
this 6-speed automatic transmission that's in this can be shifted manually through these paddle shifters that are on the steering wheel. So you can shift if you like to shift for yourself, but say your partner doesn't. Also, all sorts of typical electronic stuff, such as Sirius satellite radio and that sort of thing.
And another thing that you see in a lot of luxury cars, they were the first to come out with this, is the push-button start.
Of course, and you know what? That is such a convenience because you can just have it in your purse, have it in your pocket, and open the door, get in, push the button.
Can I push the button?
Sure. And, one of the other things that Ford has always had is, they've had those combination locks on the door. They're usually like right here. Mm-hmm. Well, now they have it actually in the pillar of the car.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a touch-sensitive combination lock, so you can just tap that and unlock the car.
You can read much more about the 2010 Ford Taurus in the Virginian Pilot's Drive section. For 13 News, I'm Vanessa Coria.
And for the Virginian Pilot, I'm Larry Printz.
And you are now in the driver's seat.